Very well.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yeah, it's up. So this makes sense to go up. I was like, I just left the
need a
meat
moment
down
to
there.
catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha, Mora.
Amit, please. Oh, I know. That would be so annoying. You'd be like, no! My cabbages!
Revelio.
Footstools, let's go!
And you got armchairs for your
I put my feet up and everything?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
And outside, 50 trolls. We're finishing off the troll option. Challenge. Hey man, thanks for your help.
Can we please talk about what just happened? Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Hey, that's fine.
Without further ado, adieu.
I get it. Yo, dude, check it.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it.
It's a dick.
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Alright, I remember.
I think it was a cloak. You're right. I am a cloak. You're making a mess, Deke. Oh, at least he's gonna clean it up.
Ooh. Ah.
Thank you. Oh, I get it. I'm applying an appearance to each individual item. Because now I can switch between these two and they both have the transmog of nothing appearing. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. Oh, well, I hadn't thought of that. Huh. Kind of cool. Ooh. Like that. Go with that.
Look at it. Because it's different because it was showing it as
It was showing it as a
a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor one. I like that. That looks cool. Thank you. Man, that looks really cool. I like that.
Wait, go up. Rewards.
Yeah. This one also doesn't have a level requirement. Ha ha ha! So we can do it at any time. I know I could do all of them at any time, but whatever. Meet him in the catacombs, which should be in the castle, I think. No, it's not. It's in the world map. Jesus Christ. It's way out there.
It'll be worth it to get Imperial.
Yeah. Yes.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
And this guy doesn't care. He expects me to use these.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Forgot about this one where they pronounce it catacomb. Yeah, it's oh.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Let's explore the catacomb.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
There's no way he's already inside. Trust me. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed. Aluminium.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Please stop saying that.
Oh, they are not. They say.
Yeah, I'm done. I can't listen to them say this anymore.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
It's Beagle!
Crucible. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The
Revelio.
rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yes.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yeah.
No.
Cappy said no, you guys.
Crucio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
Nope.
Accio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
What?
Grandeur and then some.
Sorry, I
Even an
couldn't
altar
hear you
with a
because
pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio.
Yeah, I know, right?
Crucio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Ooh, a smart fedora. I should put that on because I'm a smart guy. Judge me for how smart I am. Just jealous.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. There's something here by the altar. Revelio.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used the very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for the next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to work well, to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
The way he's talking, it makes me think that this is the way the game wants me to go, so I want to go back.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Fair enough. Well, I thought. Gross. Well, we're gonna have to do this then.
Lumos.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Confringo.
Oh, I thought those were
Depulso. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So I need.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I need to find a safe way across.
Are you being held up by the?
Lumos.
Oh, oh! I did not see those.
Confringo.
Oh man, that's so much easier now. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, wait. Is that? Oh, not. I don't think that one's on it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Am I doing this right? Is it supposed to go over there?
I don't think those need to be over here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I had read that thing saying it needed to be on either side, and I thought that meant like.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Put you on the other side? Yeah, there we go. Okay. A little awkward, but I got it.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio.
Accio. Revelio.
Oh,
Nice. I like that.
we're nerdy about that.
Yeah.
Like legit.
Ooh. Cool. A
Nice.
globe. I could put that in my room and then spin it with my hand.
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone rattle.
Wingardium Leviosa.
A little finicky.
It is.
I think that's one thing they could do is they could make things like that where you have to line them up to certain things. They can make them snap a little better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's not bad. Sorry, I just continued. I figured it out and I
Looks
just
like
left it.
part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Is it more than meets the eye? Oh.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Confringo!
The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
Right.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Yes, please.
Where did you learn the Imperius Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Imperio!
An enemy under the control of your Imperial curses. Wait. An enemy under your control with Imperial curses other targets with each successful strike. Oh, so they spread the curse. You get a curse, and you get a curse. We all get curses. I'm the Oprah of unforgivable curses.
Crucio. Bombada. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Are there any spiders in there?
Confringo!
Imperio.
I'll hurt them. Knight a shooter.
Confringo! Confringo!
Imperio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Revelio. Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Accio. Revelio.
Oh.
Bombarda!
Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Bombarda!
Hey, that works for those too. Sick.
Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Okay.
Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Revelio.
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio.
I'm gonna kill them.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa.
And sometimes when Guardian Leviosa doesn't work. There we go. Oh, hello.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Strange. Nailed it. First try.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Talking about the janitor.
Yes.
Revelio.
Oh no, I figured that.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Imperio. Crucio. Confringo.
What's the pulso? Is that this? Yeah.
Capulso. Revelio.
Oh.
Crucio. Imperio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Crucio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, way to give up, dude.
Accio.
relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove the relic.
Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look. Could it be?
Zombies on it.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I want to do both.
Nothing really locks you out of anything. So if you're like, well, the voice of logic, it's not as if this is
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
It doesn't. It's whether
I
I
must keep this
agree to
relic
take it or
secret.
not is really all it is.
Especially from my uncle.
Revelio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh God. I like Sebastian. I want to help him, and I want to help his sister. Right? But I don't completely disagree with Ominous that stuff Sebastian's doing might be crossing a line too. So
like I said, it's
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
well, that way you can still do something.
yeah. I'm not fully committed to one or the other, but I'm kind of 50-50 with both.
I wanted to help you. Starting to go down a very dark path. Never know what can happen.
Yeah. Nope.
That was a room.
Oh, I went in.
Revelio.
Yeah, I remember. Once I saw it.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
What? Oh, I didn't see it. That's a real life Matt.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Well.
What?
Oh, I black smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like,
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
He's gonna
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
He's gonna get mad about the attack, regardless of what happens, and then he's gonna teach me the killing curse. They deserve to die. Not necessarily now, but
I don't think you know who you're dealing with. You're hungry mud! Enough of this. Keep out of one less human. What are you going to do? Got it!
They're closing in!
No! Oh, quiet it. Regret.
You'll not win here.
Expelliarmus!
We've got them. That will trick her. We'll make them return.
Get out of your dying way!
Defender! Confringo!
Provoking them! Confringo! I'm handling it! I won't so!
Imperia!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Crucio.
Why, Sebastian?
Oh no. Oh no.
Nice. Oh. Yes. Oh, I thought it was right here.
No. Sebastian's the other problem. I was like, right.
Got it.
around,
Nailed it.
speak right through.
It's right here. Pew pew. I just teleported over. With lasers. That's right, Cappy. Pew pew. What's up, dog?
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
Hey,
What do you have for sale?
Show me what you got. Man, I have a lot of stuff. Like I chose the right time to sell. Thanks, bud.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Me too. I like curses.
Why, like,
Does that mean it's sparkly in the sunlight? Stupid.
sorry. Purple.
Yeah,
It's a really nice one.
it is. I like that. It's like a royal purple. That's what I was looking for. Not very many gray options. I'm cold.
Oh, well, it's 'cause you don't have gloves on.
Yeah. That was stupid.
Why did you laugh?
Nothing. I mean, I didn't, obviously. It kills all cursed enemies. God damn, it's gonna be so insane.
I saw videos of people. Everyone was cursed.
Just.
And I was like, I never did that.
That's insane.
I learned the curses.
Oh, these are all. What was this one?
That's what potatoes, and I was like,
I was thinking of getting all the plant ones.
that's right.
And break shields. Yeah. Yeah. Once I get level 40, I'll go through and just spend all my talent points, because at that point it doesn't matter. As long as I have the killing curse, obviously. But yeah, I'll save one for that. And then, like, just spend the rest of my points. Because at that point, like, why hold on to them? It's not going to do anything. Journal. Okay, he wants to talk in the Undercroft real quick. I'm fine with that. In the Undercroft. Here? Probably one of the closer ones. There's not really a close one over there. Just gotta pick one that's semi-close and hoof it.
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by.
It's like, well,
Yeah, in the hood?
yeah.
Yeah. It's essentially it's like a black that has just a hue of purple on it, and then the threading is purple. You look nice in the light, and then you get sunburned. Like 3 seconds later, I'm always like, you look nice, and you're like, thanks. Oh, I'm burnt.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Yeah.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I get the feeling this is going to turn into one of those storylines, and obviously I don't want spoilers. Huh? Yeah. But I get the feeling this is going to turn into one of those storylines where it's like, he saves his sister, but after he saves her, she no longer wants anything to do with him. And he's like, and his response is, I don't care if I never see my sister again. I'm just happy to know that she's alive and well. But we'll see.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Shut up. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and stop there for tonight, everybody.